Hello, everyone. Welcome to Semi Random Ramblings, my new podcast that'll cover, as the name implies, semi random ramblings of, well, me. Who am I, you ask? Well, I'm George Orr, an independent researcher analyst with a Master of Science in Global Security Studies from Angelo State and a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences from Texas State. I currently live in West Texas with my wife, our 3-year-old grandson, and a crotchety old 17-year-old Pekingese with anger issues. My interests include, but obviously aren't limited to, civil military relations, terrorism, rogue states, stability ops, and regional security issues in places like North Korea, Asia, the Indo Pacific, the Middle East, and southern former Soviet republics. Of course, I'll be talking at times about what's going on in our own hemisphere with the recent attacks on Venezuela and the continued threats the current administration is making regarding Greenland, Cuba, Colombia, and other sovereign states. Well, those can be some pretty heavy and charged topics. I also like to talk about history, sports, music, food, books, craft beer, technology, all sorts of other semi random stuff. I love books. I own hundreds, most of which I haven't read, and many that I probably never will. Our local library holds a sale every other month, and you can get some great deals on books on all subjects. Personally, I tend to drift towards the history, government, and politics sections, and have found some great books on the U.S. involvement in Vietnam, the Bay of Pigs debacle, the never ending Israel Palestine tragedy, Iraq, Afghanistan, the rise of ISIS, and lots of other fun subjects. I'm also a drummer and have pretty varied musical tastes, although I have to admit, I haven't been a fan of most anything to come out of Nashville for like at least 2 decades. I played in and around San Antonio and New Braunfels scene during its heyday of the mid 2000s, the halcyon days of Ragweed and Boland, Stoney, Randy, Wade, Blue Edmondson. I love old country and I love old rock and roll. I still remember the way certain music made me feel the first time I heard it, like Rush's 2112 album or the Red Hot Chili Peppers' Mother's Milk CD. At our house, you'll hear everything from Glenn Miller Band to Dean Martin to Elvis to the Beatles. The Doors, Hendrix, Rush, Black Sabbath. You'll hear Taylor Swift, Dismiss, 21 Pilots. There'll be a lot of Public Enemy, old school rap guys like Kool Moe Dee, Grandmaster Flash, Dre, ATL. There'll be MC5, Social Distortion, and Bad Religion. I listen to a lot of stuff, and I love to talk about why I like it or don't like it. I will say, though, that anyone that has the guts to grab a guitar or sit behind a piano on stage by themselves in front of a crowd automatically has my respect, whether or not I love what they're doing or not. But to quote the great Dallas Wayne, a day without Johnny Bush is like a day without sunshine. So don't go a day without your sunshine. Listen to Johnny Bush. So you may be asking, George, why are you creating a podcast? Who gives a shit about anything you have to say? That's a valid question, one I've often asked myself, maybe 1,000 times, while deciding whether or not to try to do this thing. I have friends tell me all the time, you should start a podcast. I'd listen, to which I reply, yeah, you'll probably be the only one. The plan is to upload at least one a week, covering whatever semi-random topic is on my mind at the time. I'll be sure to provide link to information to other podcasters and subject matter experts as I reference, as well as providing citations for sources I use, such as magazines, journal articles, videos, and books. I welcome comments and questions for clarification, discussing, or maybe just to tell me I'm full of shit. I'll also do periodic short videos whenever the urge strikes me, which could be spurred by a song I hear, article I read, something stupid a politician says, something I eat, weird smells. You get it. Can be caused by anything. I welcome comments on these too, especially those saying I'm full of shit or wondering what the hell is wrong with me. Anyway, that's all for today. If moderately coherent, semi-random randomings of some guy you've never heard of sounds interesting, please like and subscribe, and let's have some fun. Thanks!